Coach, the dust has settled a little bit and giving you an opportunity to kind of reflect on this past season, a special one at Ben Lippen, 9-4, make it to the Skeeza 3A semis. I'm just going to kind of give you the floor and let you talk about this special season and a special bunch of seniors that are going to be moving on.
I mean, it was a great year for our program. We kind of laid the foundation for where we want to be. We're still not there yet. I mean, obviously, as I told you what the goal was when we got here. I mean, I think your goal should always be the state championship, no matter who you are. And, you know, we came up a little short. Hammond is a very good football team. Our seniors really laid the groundwork for what we want to be. They bought into what we're going to do. I think the momentum's going to be great. You know, we got here late as a staff. We got better every week. We competed. We had some injuries at the end. Can't control that, and you know that's the hand you're dealt. And I thought we played about as good as we could have played throughout. I think gaining numbers in the future is going to help us. You know, in the strength and conditioning program also is going to be the biggest factor for us here on out.
I know you're doing some special things. You've come in, obviously, as you said, late, but now that you're going to have your spring practice, but you're doing some other things that I think will, not that morale needs improving around here, gosh, it's at an all-time high, but you're going to redo the locker rooms and some other neat things?
Yeah, we're going to clean out this place, try to make it a little more presentable, nicer, provide our kids with a little more cleanliness, and just, you know, just put a finishing touch on something I just like to do, give them the extra mile. I mean, we're going to start the weight room up. We're doing testing right now for the next couple of weeks before we go in exam, doing some testing, getting some numbers where we can actually show our kids what we're trying to do, what we're trying to achieve. So I think it's going to be a great process for us.
I know that lots of very talented and productive seniors are moving on, but a couple come to mind right away that are going to be almost irreplaceable. One quarterback, Robert Barrow, and then the other running back, linebacker, Aaron McGuire, who in your last game of the season against Hammond had one of the best all-around games that I can remember seeing in a long time.
You know, both of those guys, all of our seniors have had great games. The good thing is Robert Barrow, Aaron McGuire, Will Jones, Austin Brown, Will Carter, Wright Bynum, and Andrew Mack are all going to get to play an all-star game this week. So that's going to be a great, you know, we'll get to see those guys play one more time. But I mean, Robert had a great year this year. I mean, he probably broke our record for the most yards of the season. He finished about 14 yards under 3,000. He threw for 39 touchdowns. I mean, he had a great year. And you know, Aaron McGuire played pretty good at Hammond, and you know, it felt good for him to play that well at Hammond. I mean, a lot of guys didn't think he was an all-state player, and he didn't make all-state at linebacker, believe it or not. And I think he showed that he's a pretty darn good linebacker, because he played linebacker and had 19 tackles that night and also rushed for 165 yards. So he did it both ways that night.
As far as the future, just talk a little bit about, just in a nutshell, obviously you're going to get started with weight training at first of the year and go into spring practice, but kind of what's the philosophy going forward?
I mean, we lose 5 stars on offense. Very good, talented bunch. You lose 2 linemen, 2 receivers, lose a running back, quarterback. I think that may be 6, but defensively we lose 2 starters. We're going to be a lot better on defense, I believe, and that's a big thing for me. I think, you know, the weight room, everybody can tell you, you don't win championships in the from August to November except on the field, and you know that's one thing we knew coming in. We're kind of a little ahead. This is where we're going to make our hay, and this is where we need to get better. This is what's going to take the next step in our program. We will really compete, condition, and actually try to change some of the body types you see at Ben Lippen.
Well, congratulations on it was a thrilling year for the fans, for the students, for the players, and the coaches, and congrats on that. That was awesome.
I appreciate it so much. Thank you for everything you do for us and helping us out.
All right, Coach. Thanks, man.